I don't know about you, but I need my coffee in the morning to get going. There's just no way around it. I have to have my coffee. But today we have so much to do, and I'm so excited to be able to bring you along on some really exciting things that are going on around here. So the first thing I'm excited to show you is that I've been working on a new collection of lighting, and I have this goal that I'm gonna have 12 pieces in a full 12-piece collection. And I've got about 2 weeks left of this goal and this kind of mission that I have to create these 12 pieces and get them ready. And I'm about 20% done. So I've got a lot of work to still do. And then the other thing we've got going on today is a really exciting new project. It is a new property that a client of ours has purchased. So the plan was that I would not take on any more interior design projects for the meantime while I'm working on these lighting designs. But this opportunity came up for this new project that, the property is super unique. It would just seem like it would be way too much fun to pass up. So today we are going to look at the property and you're going to come along on the ride with me. So we'll have a meeting with a client and their family who's actually still up in Canada. And so we'll be doing a kind of virtual meeting combo with the Zoom call and in person and kind of tour the property. Part of me just wants to just focus entirely just on my lighting designs and my products, but I still have to bring in money somehow. So I'm also taking on some interior design projects. And don't get me wrong, I really love those. But they do sometimes, it's kind of this tension between feeling like I need to make some money, but I just want to pursue this dream. And so it's kind of just balancing, but it is all just part of the process. But before I can do any of that, I've got to take Bennett to school.
This equestrian property we affectionately call the Farmhouse is about 6,700 total square feet. 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, and is complete with an 8-stall stable, barn, and as well as a separate guest cottage. What would be your top thing you'd have in the kitchen?
So I would really like a large island with drawers on both sides.
Okay.
I really like what we did for the house.
So as far as for a kitchen and living area, do you want them to be together, kind of watch TV and be cooking, or would you prefer them to be separate?
I'd like a little bit of separation there. I find that even if I'm watching TV and the kids want making that really loud and annoying. So I'd like to see a little separation. Maybe not full walls, not full separation, but kind of something, yeah.
Because it's nice to be together, but then when you're actually living, there's noise and there's activities that actually end up bothering people.
Right.
Who's the noisiest?
The noisiest in our family, for sure, the noisiest is Mom. Particularly if she's irritated.
The biggest thing that I've had, the problem is just kind of trying to figure out who's a good manufacturer, not really having the connections, or the pricing has been so outrageous, or the minimums are just way more than we can handle at this point getting started. And then even with distribution, that's been hard to get people to kind of work with us. So, what would you think that I would need to do?
Well, I've spent quite a bit of time overseas, and I have some contacts overseas, and I'm very certain that we could connect you with some manufacturers directly.
That'd be so good. That'd be so good. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. I'm just kind of blown away by that. But let's see the rest of the house.
Terrific. Let's go.
So that was great. I feel so, I just feel a little bit more relaxed and relieved about this whole process. We've been trying to do these design collaborations with existing brands and just hasn't quite been working out like I thought it would. And what he was saying was that he actually felt like we could go direct to manufacturer. And he has some contacts that he was going to introduce us to. And so it's just like, for me, I'm just like thinking, like, this could actually happen. This is really exciting. But also, I have got to get my work together. Like, I've got to get everything together and finish this collection. I'm super excited about it, but it is a lot of work to do. But I've got some prototypes that I'm working on today, and we'll, for the next couple weeks, kind of be pulling together. So I'm excited to see what comes of that, and super hopeful about this kind of new door opening up with markets and those connections. There's two kind of avenues that we're exploring, right? So one is direct to manufacture, and the other one is collaboration with an existing design brand. And so there's pros and cons to both. The direct to manufacture, there's the pro is that we have more control, we can call the shots. Well, but there's more profit on the end. But the con is that there's more risk up front, there's more cost up front. There's a lot more to figure out that, is that we don't know. And then doing a collaboration with an existing brand, some of the pros are they have an existing customer base, that there's less risk because they've kind of got these things already set up. But the con is, the two cons really, is that, when you enter with an existing brand, you kind of have to fit into their mold and their way of doing it. So there's less control and less freedom of design freedom, and then there's also less profit because they've taken on some of the risk, so they get most of the profit. So we're still open to both avenues, but I'm cautiously optimistic about this kind of new path that we might be able to take with some of Mark's connections in manufacturing to be able to do direct to manufacture.
Thank you for coming along with me today. This was so much fun. Now I need to get back to making some dinner and getting everything ready for my family. And also I am thinking about doing a bonus episode just talking through my whole design process from an idea in my head through sketching it and building the products into being ready for manufacturing. So if you're interested in that episode, let me know in the comments. I'll be sharing more behind the scenes of everything that we're doing and all the exciting things going on our social media channels at Cokobo Studios. So make sure that you're following along so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, I need to get back to making dinner. So see you next time.